Hey guys, welcome back, Aquarius. I didn't have time to drink water before I started. Aquarius, welcome back. We are doing whatever you need to know, whatever comes out, okay? Okay. Aquarius. I don't know why I'm hearing Nacho Libre. Encarnación, encarnación, encarnación. Do, 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 do. Okay, we got bring love into the situation. That makes a lot of sense, because if you've never seen Nacho Libre, that song is about the nun Encarnación, and he's singing that love ballad to her. So I heard Aquarius, and then I said Aquario, and then I heard Encarnación, Encarnación, Encarnación. Do 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 do. Anyway, yeah. And you guys got bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. 2 new moons. You are very close to achieving your goal. Shut up. Don't let your past hold you back. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. Yo. 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 You guys have 2 new moons here. A south node and a full moon. And then a gibbous moon. Meaning, to me, there's 2 new beginnings. A closing off of a cycle. You're closing up your south node, right? I feel like there's something in your south node that was you were still working on, and that is being accomplished, right? I don't necessarily feel like you're fully heading into your north node yet. It's almost like you're tying a bow on your south node, and then, right? But it's not saying that yet, so we're not gonna say that. But you're very close to achieving a goal. This could be a relationship, but this could also be just love, bringing love into a situation that you love, right? What is better than love when you're trying to raise a family, start a business? Why would you start a business that you hate? I'm not really sure why you would do that. Why would you start a business that you hate, absolutely loathe? If you start a business that you hate and you loathe, really, it's not really going to work out for you, to be honest. I'm pretty sure there are people that started businesses that they didn't like, and then somebody else took over, or they bought them out. But I would really find that difficult, because I could not do something that I absolutely hate. I've quit really good paying jobs because I absolutely hated them. Hated them. I would go to work crying. I could not stay there. And the benefits were amazing. My dentist called it the Cadillac of dentists plans. And I was making good money, and I could not. I was at the point where I was like, I'd rather be fucking homeless. I cannot stand this shit. All right. And so there's a need to bring love into whatever it is that you're doing. And I mean, if this is a relationship, why wouldn't you bring love into a relationship? I would stay away if love isn't in the relationship. And obviously, if this is something new, there's not gonna be love. Like, you're not gonna be in love with someone, but you can still bring love. They are another human being, right? I hope, because we're talking about like romance relationships, I think. But luck right now is fully on your side, right? Fully on your side. And you are fully aligned right now with the universe to bring in exactly what you're calling in. There's a need though to stay in that love energy. And it doesn't mean like love. Like, I know we think that love feeling is that like a passion, and no, it's not. It literally is like when you wake up and it's a beautiful morning, that's love. When you see a tree and you want to hug it, that's love. When you tell someone how nice they look, That is the feeling of love. That is not the feeling of in love. It is the feeling of love. Oh, I love how I look today. I feel so great. That's confidence, but also love, right? That is a feeling of bringing love into whatever it is that you do. If you make tacos, yo, if you don't make my fucking tacos with love, we're gonna have a problem, okay? Because when you make food out of anger, out of anything else, that shit passes. So do not make my food with anything but love, all right? And if you don't understand that, then you need to go read De Agua para Chocolate. I can't remember the title in Spanish. Agua para Chocolate. De Agua para Chocolate. I think they made a movie. They made a movie in English about it. And I was like, this is horrible. Because the original book is in Spanish. And I read it when I was not very young. I was at least 18. I'm trying to remember the title in English. But no, I think it was with Johnny Depp too. It was just a horrible movie. The book is amazing. I don't know if they have an English version. I read it in Spanish when I was like between 15 and 18. Agua de chocolate or some shit like that. Water, something about chocolate. Anyway, okay. It's a good read though. It's a good read. Alright, let's start clarifying. But with bring love into the situation, it's a new moon, which is Queen of Wands. Love, passion. What did I say? Bringing love, passion into anything that you do. Yo, if you're mopping your floor, do you know how much I hate? Okay, let's talk about something I hate the most. Not because, well, yeah, I just hate washing dishes, but also because of my autoimmune conditions. Washing 3 dishes, my back is already burning, so I hate doing dishes. But even then, like being like, all right, it's cool, like talking yourself through it, like, all right, we have to do this, or we don't have to do this, we get to do this, right? Being real delusional about it, okay? Because I absolutely hate washing dishes. That, and I'm traumatized because my mom had me on a chair at 5 years old up until about, I don't know how many years old, washing every single dish in the house because I was a girl. So there's some of that trauma too. But yeah, anyway, with luck is on your side, the 7 of Wands, you're very defensive. It's time, but do you see how he's like pulling open the metal, the gate, it's not gate, the bars, the metal bars. It's almost like he's pulling open the metal bars to remove those boundaries, because I feel like you have very strong boundaries right now. Yes, you need very strong boundaries to certain things, right? Right now I feel like you have a boundary up to everything, and you don't need a boundary up to everything. You need a boundary up to, you know, people that you know that are not meant to be around you, things, places, addiction, stuff like that, right? You need boundaries to those things, or just a boundary in place where you're going to keep yourself safe. You don't need a boundary to absolutely everything, because nothing can go in and nothing can go out. Especially releasing things that need to be, right? You are safe, but there's almost needs to be a moat for like love and passion, and your heart open and feeling like you're safe. And you can continue to have your heart open with while still having your boundaries up, right? You're very close to achieving your goals. With the moon here, I feel like this is your heart's desire. I feel like this is something that you've wanted for a really long time. But with it also being the moon here, I feel like it's actually not meant to be shared. I feel like the universe is trying to tell me, no, we don't want to share this, because this is something it might be a surprise for you, but it also might be protected. Something that's very, very protected, because this is why you're so protected, because you have been through some shit, right? And you don't want other people to know, because you can tell that there's people that are going after this. But it does feel like this is something that you have been wanting for a really long time, and you've kept it a secret just for you. It's been almost like your own little, I was gonna say pleasure, I don't know what that means, but it's been your own little secret This could be maybe you had a crush on someone and nobody could know because you had, I don't know, negative people around you, or you've come out of a divorce and you're, you know, it's taboo or whatever to do, like, oh my god, they're already in a relationship. I mean, if you're divorced, you're divorced. Yes, should you heal? Absolutely. But a lot of times you actually heal while you, like, I know women especially, they tend to like be out of the relationship months before they're out of physical relationship. They're mentally checked out. So by the time it comes, it doesn't hurt as bad with leaving. I know, especially that's happened to me several times. And so what the pain that's happening, that what you have to heal is the guilt, the all of that other stuff, right? That you have to heal. But I know a lot of people that will check out months before, mentally, before they check out physically. I do feel though that this is something that is near and dear to your heart, but I feel like this is something that you don't want anybody to know. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. Yeah, that's what I'm getting, honestly. Well, we're going one layer deeper. So if it wants to come out, it'll come out. If not, then we'll leave it there. With Temperance, don't let your past hold you back. I feel like you've put this off for a really long time because you've had a lot of, I heard mental stress, but also I feel like you've had a lot of negative memories. You had a lot of triggers. Maybe you're afraid of the same thing happening again. Maybe you started a business and it failed, and so now you're scared. Maybe you were in a really fucked up relationship and now you're afraid of starting over because every time you go to start something, it happens over and over and over again, right? It always starts great and then it ends like, what the fuck? So, but you have been really patient. You have been waiting here for a minute, but it's time to move. It's time to go. It's time. Like, it's time now. It's time for you to move because there's a win-win outcome forecast. Like, this is a win-win situation. The universe is saying, like, look, you've learned your lesson. We're leading you down the right path, right? Let's clarify the win-win outcome. Yeah, Knight of Swords. You've learned, but also it's going to be like a slow burn, right? It's going to be like a story that you take like one chapter at a time. That way you don't overwhelm yourself. That way there aren't miscommunications. That way if there's mistakes, you learn and you're able to repeat instead of like doing a full project and then at the end realizing that you messed up at the beginning and having to start all over. This is something that you're gonna do slowly but surely, right? And you've learned from this. You learned because of all these other situations that you've been through, right? All right, let's go deeper. Let's clarify the Queen of Pentacles. For Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Isn't that notorious? Notorious, isn't it? Notorious. I'm not actually sure. I think it is. B.I.G. Oh my goodness. Okay. We got 3. Clarifying the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're quite secluded right now. But you're also going to be dealing with foreign affairs. And for me, that could be foreign affairs. Like you're going somewhere out of the country, or you're dealing with someone out of the country. But I also feel like you're going to be dealing with foreign affairs. Like these affairs are foreign. Something you've never been in before. Again, this could be relationship or business or friendship or whatever, right? You're dealing with affairs that are foreign to you. This is something that's going to be totally new to you. And you could have been in 300 relationships, which I hope not. But because that, you should have learned the lesson a very long time ago. No judgment. But I feel like these are foreign affairs to you. I do feel also that you've been alone, and for a really long time you've been very isolated, and you've also been very standoffish, okay? This could be someone that you already know, because it does say separation or estranged. independent. You're very independent, and I feel like it's difficult. It's very difficult when you're independent and you're in your power to be in a relationship, because it's like, I like doing what I like doing when I like doing it, and being with someone is very difficult, right? But if you find the right partner, man, I don't know what that's like. I'm assuming that's great. I'm assuming that's gravy, but I wouldn't know. I was gonna say that's awesome, but I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, right? You got detour. Yeah, it felt like you kept getting detoured, and you felt like something was coming in and it wasn't happening. Your course kept getting disrupted. See, it's because people were trying to throw shit. Like, there were landmines that people had put in place to try to stop whatever this is from happening, right? Yeah, delays, turn of events, interrupt, adjust, rethink, priorities, different paths, obstacles, setbacks, external forces. Yes, there was almost like a holding back of negative energies, people and energies just trying to stop whatever this is, because this is actually something pretty fucking amazing. With the moon, yeah, this is someone, and see, now I'm getting somebody that talks to the moon. Feifel, wasn't that his name, Feifel? I was trying to remember that movie. I can't remember the name of the movie. Somewhere out there beneath the moonlight, someone's thinking of. I don't remember how the song goes, and because I don't remember how the song goes, I'm fucking it up. But Feifel, I think his name was Feifel, where he is, I think he gets lost from his family, and that when he's singing that song, he's singing to the moon and praying that his family is watching the same moon and singing the same song and wishing that they were with him. Yeah, and it has magnetic longing. There's desire here for something or someone. There is so much gravity pulled to each other. There's attraction, there's charm, je ne sais quoi, seduction. There's journeying and a field of influence. But it does feel like this is something that's going to have to be very quiet, because there's a lot of, and I don't feel like it's on one part. I feel like it's on both parts. There's energies that are trying to stop whatever this is from forming, right? With heart and mind, yeah, this is something that's going to be so compassionate. You guys are both very compassionate. Both, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. You guys have both very high emotional IQs. This is giving a mirroring effect, which I don't like to use the word twin flame, because I feel like twin flames have a lot of negativity. I like divine feminine, divine masculine. That's like a level higher for me. I feel like twin flames are like they're toxic. And you guys are mirroring. Like, you guys are very alike but different. Very alike but different. You guys are like, let's say you're both very spiritual, but one has these gifts and the other one has these gifts, right? You're not exactly the same, but you guys are very much alike. Yeah, this is somebody that makes decisions, like quick at decisions. This is somebody that wants to get to know you, is going to ask you a lot of questions. They want to know everything about you. This is somebody that is has holistic insight. Yeah, they're very intellectual. They're very smart. I feel like both of you are going to, if you're not already, you guys are going to be sapiosexuals, where you guys are very much turned on by intelligence, right? Clarifying the Knight of Wands, we have Celtic knot. Yeah, unconditional love. Oh my gosh. Oh, divine union. What did I say? What did I say? Divine union. Eternal love. This is something that's, oh my God. Oh, enduring, connected, love of a lifetime. Oh my gosh. And then we got butterfly, which is 22, which is mastering, metamorphosis, time, it's time. It's time. It's time to embrace change. It's because you've evolved in your soul. It's because you've reached a level where you have decided that you're never going to accept anything less than exactly what you deserve. Never again. Never again. And I feel like you've been through it. Like, you've been through it. You've been through those lessons. And you're never again going to, no. 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 Wow, that's amazing, Aquarius. I'm telling you, I heard that song, Encarna, and he loves her. He loves her. And she ends up loving him. It's so cute. And it's a cute, like, love story, because they're like, it starts very innocent, because she's a nun, and he's like, not, like, he loves her. He loves her. It's very innocent. All right, you got Jocelyn. She who persists. Perspective, defiant, persistent. Yeah, you decided that you're never gonna fucking take anything less than never again. You've gotten nothing but shit on a platter for all your life. You're never again gonna get less than fucking sirloin steak. And I'm sorry if you're vegan. I don't know what the equivalent of sirloin steak for a vegan is. The best cake in the world. I don't know. I couldn't even tell you. I couldn't even tell you. Maybe like a almost hamburger. Not really hamburger. I don't know. I'm sorry. Maybe a pie. I don't know. Alright, let's get one more. Uno más. Yeah. Eterna. She who becomes. Yes. Metamorphosis. Transcend journey. Yes. What did I say? I love it when a reading comes together. This is awesome, you guys. I love this so much for you guys. I love this so much for you guys, Aquarius. Anyway, I hope this helped. And I just saw 2222. I hope this helped. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.